Hello everyone, Megatronic here, and we are finally going to do a collection tour. Now, before we start off this video, I have two things. I'm very sorry that this is a couple months late. I was trying to hunt down another shelf because I'm running out of room for shelves, and here's another. I don't have enough room for all my figures. This is just some. I have a pile here on my review table, desk, because those are the ones I use for stop motion or just extra figures I can't find a place for right now, and I'm trying to organize them. Anywho, that's the latest review. I'm trying to find a home for him within my room. So for this shelf, this is really just Siege Seekers, and then we have the deluxe Decepticons, reflectors, and the quintessons. So that's kind of just that. That shelf hasn't really changed. And now a shelf that basically hasn't changed at all is this shelf. I haven't had any new additions. It's just the same old, same old. Up here we do have quite a few different ones. Of course, 86 Springer. Actually, I think that's just that. It's just the 86 Springer for the shelf, and maybe that 86 RC. But yeah, moving on, we have the Decepticon shelf, which I don't have it. Shockwave and Starscream are supposed to be swapped. Starscream's supposed to be here. I don't know why. I'll just leave it for the sake of the video, but yeah, I don't know why I have it like that. There's Menasor. Hi, Menasor. Now I just need Ramjet, and this shelf's basically complete. I do want to get, if I can fix how I have this. I do want to get 86 Frenzy and Rumble at some point. I haven't found them. Down here, we have the Autobot shelf. There's a couple new additions. I still have to paint Ratchet's windows like I did Ironhide's because I did the swap. But yeah. And I just have the Origins guys kind of right here. I have both the Bumblebees here. I don't know. I want to have him on the shelf. I don't know where to put him. So, yeah. These two are pretty fun. I like Dion better than Ariel, but you know. This shelf. This one has been a lot changed from when I had it, because last time I figured I'd pose every figure on the shelf and make the space so much more limited. This shelf basically has overflown, and I had to take off some figures from it just to make room. But yeah, a lot of good figures on the shelf, a lot of Megatrons, a lot of Optimuses. I have my couple customs. Thank you to all who tuned in to that lockdown custom. The response to that has been amazing so far, and the views. It got about 1,000 more views than I thought it would, so I'm very happy with how that is going. And that Cliff Jumper is pretty good too. I only got the Cliff Jumper from the pack. Review coming soon. This is my G2 shelf, and I guess Siege, Red Alert, and then another Trax is there. I can't find Puffer, so I guess that's why Road Ranger's living there. Accessories, stuff I use for customization, just stuff thrown there, you know, stuff that I use in videos for comparisons. All that great stuff. We'll go to the bottom here, because this is probably the most changed this year. Yeah, I got a bit more animated figures. I kind of went crazy. That's a custom buzzsaw that Sound Blaster has, because the one I got didn't come with buzzsaw. Dakara Starscream Megatron. Got the Dakara Adventures Lockdown. I got my Hasbro Cybertronian mode Megatron living on my Mint Atomic Lug Nut box. We got Sons of Cybertron back there hiding behind Roadbuster Ultra Magnus. And I mean, yeah, I got a couple more animated figures. I don't know if you can see Freeway Jazz behind Elite Guard Prowl, the normal Prowls back there. Then my custom lockdowns too. And then the activators. Bandit lockdown as well. I had to get him since I made the custom. Then up here we have the regular animated cast, which I believe Cliff Jumper and Bumblebee are the only two new additions to this shelf, or this part of the shelf. Everyone else is basically the same, stayed the same. So yeah, there's that for you. See Lockdown, Shockwave. There's my custom Thundercracker I made almost a year ago now. Moving up, this shelf hasn't really changed. Basically the same. I did put off-road on here because we need justice for off-road. Love off-road. Glad I didn't get rid of him. And then a couple more Decepticons up here. Once again, this is kind of the same. Now, a shelf that really did change is this one up here. We have, first and foremost, all the core class guys that I own. I am planning to get the rest of the Dinobots. Here's an oversized knockoff of Off-Road. An oversized custom painted Blackjack. I have the full 86 Dinobots. We have Superion and Defensor. We got Devastator on the back, Siege Omega Supreme, and Siege Jetfire. So, yeah, this shelf is basically entirely out of room. We also have Combine Overs Megatron hiding. So, move on with my point. Here's a bin, and then there's a bigger bin that has my Monopoly and the Halo Wars Risk game. That's in the bin. I have a couple other bins and boxes, and this is where my Transformers kind of been living, because I don't have enough room yet. So hopefully by end of year, at least some of these guys will go on shelf. I especially want, I don't know, he's peeking out, that GDO Ironhide to go on a shelf, but yeah, it's a mess right now. And then here we have just some guys living on my chair. The Zed, Ratchet, and Brawn 2-pack from Target, incomplete. Starscream I'm going to be using for my Ramjet custom whenever I get parts. And Crash Bar. And then my old Amazon thing tag. Here's my Beast Wars shelf. I do apologize. Light's not going to get in here. Tigertron has horribly yellowed. But basically nothing has really changed. I don't know if I'm going to get Silverbolt and Tiger Hawk. Just, no. I kind of fell out of love with Beast Wars a little bit. Especially with moving in between last year and this year, but hey, maybe I'll get some. Here's this shelf. This shelf really hasn't changed. Detritus or Detrius, whatever you want to call him, is the only one who's really... No, this shelf has changed. Never mind, I'll shut up. A couple new additions here and there. I tried putting some Siege figures on this shelf because I feel like Siege doesn't really have any justice anymore. It was a great toy line for what it was back in, I don't know, 2019. But yeah. And then, Metal Hawk would be behind Magnus. Now up here is my 3-piece shelf for stuff that's not made by Hasbro, but the yellow parts are licensed. Thank you, Keach TV. He drew up this really cool Ironhide pick for me, and nice matches on the back. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, there's your yellow parts, Megatron and Optimus. No one really wanted to watch these videos, but you know, it's fine. Got Overlord in the back, Mastermind Creations Thundercracker, and iGear Thundercracker, and then we have iGear, Ironhide, and Ratchet. Gamer Edition and older War for Cybertron stuff is where this lives. Have a bunch of older generation stuff from Power of the Primes, Titan's Return, Combiner Wars, and Generations of the early 30s that I want to get out still yet, but I just don't have the room. So, yeah. Moving over, we have some G1 goodness. You can't see them, but Soundwave and Motor Master are back there. There's Soundwave and Motor Master and all of them. You can see them now. And then we have some other Ironhide and Ratchet, Missing Link Optimus, Starscream, Dirge, Skywarp, and Thundercracker, Rodimus, Astro Train, Blitzwing. I'm really just missing Devastator from before I had to sell all my older stuff off. So, yeah. Moving up, my Cybertron, Unicron trilogy, legacy stuff. I do have my old Tidal Wave back there who's been horribly customized. I need to refix that at some point. Armada Optimus. We got Armada Megatron with Legacy United Megatron right in his face. We got Armada Starscream, Cybertron Starscream, Cybertron Vector Prime, Override, Cannonball, 4 Hot Shots, kind of all just here. One of my personally favorite shelves in my collection is this one. I have my custom Thundercracker and Skywarp next to Blitzwing. We have Axor, Lockdown, Reveal a Shield Lugnut, really fun figure. My custom More G1 Decoed Rhinox, Cheetor, Dirt Boss, and then we have all of these little like Minicon Target Master guys from the Rise of the Beasts. Up here we have all the Decepticons. Studio Series Skywarp is back there. I got him a couple weeks ago. I just never felt like reviewing him. He is the best feeling out of all the Seekers, which I think is weird because he's the last one to come out. Got your Thundercracker, Starscream, Acid Storm or Thrust, Megatron, Shockwave, Soundwave, and of course, Ravage. I don't have Rumble or Frenzy. I'm probably not going to pick them up because I think they look like shit. Here you have your Optimuses. I have my premium finished Bumblebee movie, my custom painted KO Rise of the Beasts, custom painted original one. Then you got all your Autobots, obviously. Up here is kind of just that. I haven't figured out what to do up here. Probably some more older movie or some rest of my generations. These are all scripts from Keech TV. I won them in a contest in the Discord. Thank you, Keech. Appreciate ya. Thank ya. Over here is kind of a weird shelf. So we have my Beast Wars reissues. And then we have a Razor Ramon. We have some more of my G1 stuff. I have 2 complete 2001 reissue Thundercrackers. I have an extra G1 Blitzwing. The G1 trailer's trying to live here, and then the Crotch the Devastator. And then we have Top Spin and Twin Twist. Legacy United, his name is escaping me. Farrak. Legacy United Tidal Wave. Here we have WWE shelf with Homer on it. Just so you can see. I wanted to get these guys on the shelf because, you know, they're kind of my favorites. Speaking of favorites, huge Undertaker, 2 Kane shelf, and then a Paul Bearer. This shelf, one of my favorite shelves I own, and a bunch of Undertakers. I can't buy anymore because this shelf's kind of full. Up here we have some more older movie goodness. Now a couple years ago, I only really collected the G1 repaints, so there's that. You got Ironhide in them, and then you have, probably can't see, there you go, Thundercracker, Starscream, and Skywarp behind them. So yeah, and then up here we have what to call this shelf, but you know, more of the repaints. So we have Mixmaster, Payload, or G2 Long Haul, if you will, Power Dive, the Coneheads, and then Jetstorm, I believe his name is. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to get my Studio Series stuff on a shelf, rest of my older movie, and then I need to buy a new shelf for my generations stuff. Lots of stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. I like going through collection videos. I'm so sorry that it was late. I've been working my butt off and other stuff going on behind the scenes. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all next one. Bye.